There I was, sitting in a foreign country, applauding every performer who has been awarded the gold medal they so deserved. I knew I did my best. I knew that I performed my heart out. I prepared for months in advance for this moment, only to realize that this would become one of the greatest disappointments of my life. I'm sure we've all had disappointments and dark times before. So I'm going to share you a few of mine and a few of my family's as well. So it started when my mom was in a second trimester of pregnancy. The doctors told her that there was something wrong with the baby, or not with the baby, in her womb. There was an amniotic band in her womb. For those of you who don't know who it is, an amniotic band is a band that if it ties around the arm or a leg, it will amputate or even kill the baby. So my mom was absolutely devastated when she heard this news, and then she booked herself out of the hospital, and then she attended a women's camp where the ladies prayed for her health and mine. And then when she had to go back to the hospital to go for a checkup, the doctors were stunned. It was a miracle because the amniotic band stuck at the top of my mother's womb. So here I am today, healthy with 10 fingers and 10 toes. And I want to tell you all another story of mine that I haven't really talked about to anyone really, let alone a crowd as big as this. So my parents got divorced when I was 1 year old. I'm sure there's a few people sitting here that can relate to this sort of circumstance. Obviously, when you're 1 year old, you can't really feel the emotions. But growing up, I did, because my mom was in this state of depression during divorce, and she found herself doing something that she never ever even thought of doing, and she tried to commit suicide. It didn't work out, obviously, because she's still alive. So after that, the outcome of the divorce is that my parents would have joint custody, but my father's home would be the primary home because my mom wasn't healthy enough to look after us. But she knew she had to keep on fighting. She unfortunately just didn't have the financial support to do so in the high court. And then my father took advantage of the situation, and he moved far away with us. And it was very hard to see my mom, especially being so far away. And growing up, you kind of need this mother figure in your life, especially if you're a girl. So it was really hard for me and my sister growing up, especially moving between two homes and moving from one school to another. It was especially hard to make friends because nobody wanted to be friends with a weird kid that's always traveling between schools, you know. So growing up, it was hard to make new friends and obviously to try to fit in, because my mom was like, from a very young age, you were a diva. So I would understand if people did not like you, because all I wanted to do was sing and perform. So she was like, I understand why it was a bit hard for you to fit in. But eventually, after a long battle, we finally moved back to my mom. She got remarried to my, stepdad. We don't usually call him a stepdad because he's an amazing father, and I've known him for all of my life. So they opened up a business, and then they got financially strong enough to not to take over us, but for us to be moving in with them again. So here I am delivering this testimony. So I just want to go back to the medal awards ceremony that I talked about in the beginning. So I was sitting there, my 13-year-old self at the time, and to say that I was devastated was an understatement, because I did not get even one medal, not let alone a gold medal. I didn't even get one medal. And I felt so worthless at the time. But a day later, it was confirmed that I had been offered an international artist development contract in Los Angeles, which, to say that I was so grateful, And I was just so overwhelmed. I was thanking God for every moment. And I knew that this was becoming my testimony, that I would be telling young ladies out there that your worth and your value is not connected to something like a gold medal around your neck or even someone else's opinion over your life. So I want to sing you all a song that I sang when I was competing in Los Angeles. It is a song called At Last by one of my biggest idols, Etta James. Although she sings this song about her love for a man, I want to sing it as my love for music. At last, my love has come along. My lonely days are over, and life is like a song. Oh yeah, at last. Thank you, thank you. I want to leave you all with a quote from Michelle Obama, which has become one of my favorites. It says that you should not let your failures or hardships discourage or exhaust you. You should rather let them inspire you and make you even hungrier to succeed. So today, ladies and gentlemen, of course, I want to tell you that I am a 15-year-old from South Africa. My name is Alba Vorster, and I am proud to be an African woman.